Mikal Bridges. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Houston, Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And it's Shepherd in at the point. Doris, how excited are you for this front court matchup we have in front of us tonight? Two of the best in the game.
BA, I've had this one circled on my calendar for some time. The front court matchup is absolutely special. Two big-time guys.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepherd. Brunson defending. And here's Durant. And the layup is good.
Kevin Durant has the kind of handle and creativity to get by defensive players off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Here's Brunson. Out to Bridges from outside the arc. Connects from downtown.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Shepherd. Pass to Smith. Now Şengün. Thompson outside. Şengün, a screen on Bridges. Thompson passes to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
The textbook work by Şengün, setting a solid screen and then getting open.
Here's Towns, defended by Şengün. Towns down low, working on Şengün. And the basket by Towns.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Durant, the pass to Smith. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Now here's Brunson. Last game with 30. Here's Towns. Good on the shot. Towns has gotten his second bucket of the game. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Durant surveying the D. Pass to Shepherd. 5 on the clock. Over Brunson. And another basket for Houston.
Yeah, the control, the confidence, it's all on display there for Shepherd.
Bridges outside. New York working the ball around now. This one for 3. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist by Bridges.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Graham.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
And the basket by Towns.
I love this approach, getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
This squad can't do anything wrong. They haven't missed one yet.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl-Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back over to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Bridges after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Out to the right wing. And here's Brunson from the arc. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at New York, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed.
You know, for the Knicks, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
And that one's good by Durant.
We call that the ultimate high-percentage look for one of the most efficient scorers ever. KD in the house.
Brunson finds Towns. Outside Brunson. From the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepherd. Outside Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Durant's got 8.
Now, Kevin Durant's not missing chippies, folks. You allow him to get that kind of position, turn the lights out.
Outside Brunson. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Durant against Anunoby. Now here's Durant. Tight defense on him. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. That sends Kevin Durant to the free throw line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, BA, it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Shepherd, giving him some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. Thompson outside. On the wing, Durant. He's guarded by Bridges. Bridges against Durant. And that one good. 13 points in the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Now Şengün. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Bridges outside. High post Towns. Towns, a screen on Smith. Here's Hart, and Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Houston in the lead. Outside Durant. Pass to Shepherd. Let's go with a 3. Drops in the 3. Shepherd's got 7 points in the game.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Brunson surveys. He takes it in. And the basket is good.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
First personal foul. First team foul.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Rockets.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
Steven Adams checked in for the Rockets. Tate comes in for Smith.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
Here's Shepherd in his last outing with 12 points. Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the lay-in. He's got 9.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Left side Brunson. The 3. Offensive board. Robinson finds Clarkson. That one's good. This game is all even.
Jordan Clarkson is a professional scorer. He is ready to rise and fire on the catch.
Pass to Adams. Houston working the ball around. Thompson, a screen on Brunson. Now here's Durant. The 3 is up. Outside Tate. They set the pick. Here's Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Clarkson outside. Out to the wing. Towns down low. Defended by Thompson. Double team on Towns. Now here's Brunson. He's covered closely. And it's New York scoring again.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
Thompson, a screen on Hart. The deep 3 from Durant. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And Towns has got the ball here for New York. Here's Brunson. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Durant for 3. That doesn't go either for Durant. And here's New York now. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Here's Towns. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Outside Tate. Durant for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Outside Brunson. Lets it go. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Outside Tate. Thompson passes to Durant. With the fadeaway. And another basket for Houston.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Houston making some changes. Şengün checked in for Durant. Okogie comes in for Amen Thompson. And Holiday subbed in for Shepherd. New York also changing it up. Yabusele, he's checked in for Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. 1:10 left to play in the first. Bridges against Tate. Inside. Here's Yabusele. And Yabusele slams it in.
Yeah, Bridges proving to be solid in the pick and roll. They like him now handling in this situation.
Holiday with the ball. We saw him with 19 his last time out. There's the triple. And there's Şengün on the assist from Holiday. Şengün's got 7.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Well, one thing we know about Jordan Clarkson, he's going to shoot it, Doris.
Well, B.A., he's been given the green light by virtually every coach he's played for. He's been one of those guys off the bench that you can count on for consistent productivity, and that's invaluable. Listen, the bench has got to produce if you're going to be an effective team. Sometimes, guys, you need someone on your team who understands my job is to be aggressive, whether I have it going or whether I don't, and Jordan Clarkson is that guy.
Now here's Şengün. He's got 7. And stolen by Yabusele. Pass to Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. 9 points in the game.
Wow, some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Here's Davison. Now Şengün. He's covered by Yabusele. The jump hook. Yes, it's good.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Josh Okogie is out there with Aaron Holiday. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. Then there's Alperen Şengün. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back to you.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Bridges taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
And so he hits both.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
On the wing, Holiday. McBride covers. Now here's Holiday. No points yet. Outside Tate. Şengün, the screen. Out left to the wing. 3-pointer. And it's New York with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Şengün. And the 3 off target. New York leading by 10. Clarkson up top. 14 points for him. Pass to Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And here's Şengün. And stolen by Yabusele. That's good from Robinson on the assist from Yabusele.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. All right, quickly here, let's look at the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. Number 5, Houston.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Holiday. Back to Okogie. Robinson with the block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Anunoby passes to Robinson. Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives.
BA, he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Robinson.
Boy, Mitchell Robinson, to me, a big that any team could make excellent use of because his combination of length, his impressive motor, the hustle he shows. To me, this guy just needs to stay healthy, and he can be a force.
Davison, he's checked in for Houston. He does not get the second one.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Tate passes to Davison. Here's Okogie. Şengün, the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Davison. They still need this. The rebound by Yabusele.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Houston making some changes. Durant, he's checked in for Tate. Thompson comes in for Okogie. And it's Shepard in for Davison. And a switch here also for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Yabusele. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Shepard. McBride covers. 6 to shoot. The shot. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got 11.
Well, a pure shooter, Reed Shepard, is someone you want taking jumpers.
Towns outside. Launches it. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Shepard. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
He has been unguardable. There's been no misses yet. You have to keep getting him the ball.
Towns outside. Pass to Anunoby. Robinson, a screen on Şengün. No problems knocking that one down. He's got 13.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Shepherd. McBride covers. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Steven Adams is a great option in these pick and rolls. We know he's a high percentage finisher, guys.
Bridges outside. Takes a three. Durant pulls it in. Rockets trail by 15. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Şengün. From behind the arc. And they get it back. Here's Shepherd. Takes the three. And his first miss of the day. Now 6 for 7. And here's McBride. Back to Towns. Double team on Towns. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's hauled in by Houston.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
The three. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Şengün.
Yet another monster night for Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
McBride passes to Towns. Back to McBride. And he's going for the lob. Adams grabs the miss. The Rockets have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Şengün with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Pass to Durant. Back to Şengün. Houston working the ball around. And here's Shepherd for three, and that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
If you're looking for the game's next great shooter, keep an eye on Shepherd. This kid is special.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. New York also changing it up. Yabusele, he's checked in for Robinson. Clarkson comes in for Bridges. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They led by as many as 18. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Towns, and it's in, off the glass. And that's 15 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Şengün. Up top, Durant. 18 points for him.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. It's hauled in by Houston.
Boy, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Here's Shepherd, outside Durant. Over Brunson, and another basket for Houston.
AD's shot selection is always on point. You want to concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
Yabusele outside. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Shepherd. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at the Rockets. They're in a solid spot right now. 5th place.
When I look at the Rockets, what's crazy is we haven't really seen the early season explosion we expected from them, but they're starting to pile up wins nonetheless.
Well, it speaks volumes that they're able to win without being in their A place, in their A game. Once they really start to gel, it's going to be very hard to slow them down.
Thompson, no good. New York leading by 9. Outside Brunson. Capella with a rebound. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Smith. Now here's Capella. Brunson defending. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Jalen Brunson picks one up.
And just so active for his size, Capella is hard to guard.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
That one's off.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
And the second free throw is good. And so it's New York with it. They're leading by 8. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Thompson. The Rockets have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Back to Smith. Pass to Durant. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Yabusele. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback. And nice finish by him.
Here's Shepherd. 16 points for him. Drills it from deep. Shepherd's got 10 points in the quarter.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
Right side, Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the baseline. It's hauled in by Houston.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Here's Capella. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And I don't know why they deviated from looking to score inside. They were hurting them in the first period from that area.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Second team foul.
1 shot.
The line for Houston. Capella. 1 shot.
That's good from Capella. And here's Brunson. He's got 18. Outside Anunoby. Hart with a screen on Durant. Anunoby for 3. Thompson pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
On the wing, Thompson. Here's Shepherd. 19 points in the game. Pass to Smith, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Shepherd.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
.133 left in the second quarter. Bridges outside. Now here's Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Hart from long range gets the 3 to fall. Hart's got 5 now.
Well, you see teams concede the 3 to Josh Hart at times. This guy's growing more and more confident.
The teardrop. Durant making it look easy.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Towns down low. He's against Capella, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
New York shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Smith outside. Outside Durant. Shoots over Anunoby. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game. Bridges outside. Outside Hart. From downtown, hits the trifecta. Hart's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Now, Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot, and you better guard me.
Up top, Durant. Anunoby covering. Looming large, KD.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team around this one.
And so it's the New York Knicks, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well, that's why they're up. More 2K action in just a moment.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. 2. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Raptors, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Rockets.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what the remedy is.
I got 3 words for you. Elbow sandwich.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
And New York has possession. They led by as many as 18. Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. They've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
That first step is so dangerous with Amin. I mean, he was just gone.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Here's the pick. Durant for 3. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 9-point game. Brunson up top. Brunson gets it done.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Smith with a screen on Brunson. Smith outside. From deep. Knocks it down from distance. Smith's got 7 points.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Brian, back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Pass to Shepard. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Clock at 6. The three, Smith. The shot off that time. Knicks leading by 10. Towns outside. Back to Brunson. New York working the ball around now. Şengün against Towns. Back to Brunson. Outside Hart. Driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 12-point New York lead.
I'll tell you, Josh Hart, if he sees a lane and an opportunity to drive, I promise he's going at it.
Pass to Shepard. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 3 assists tonight.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Outside Hart, the 3 is up. It's hauled in by Houston.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Thompson scanning the floor. Şengün against Towns. Şengün passes to Smith. Smith with a screen on Bridges. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry. Smith, that one's good. Smith's got 10 points.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And this break lets us see the teams making the most of their second chances this season. The Rockets, number 1. Second, the Knicks.
Well, each of these teams play physical basketball, hitting the offensive glass.
In the third quarter, with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, Anunoby passes to Bridges. Towns a screen on Smith. Hart from long range. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Shepard. Brunson defending. Pass to Shepard. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Durant. Over Anunoby. Durant's shot is off.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Hart inside. Defended by Şengün. Hart passes to Anunoby. Bridges outside. Towns a screen on Thompson. For 3, Bridges. And the Knicks miss again.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Shepard. Towns against Şengün. Oh, there's the alley! And they're pushing it up. Hart passes to Bridges. And it's good for 2. 10 points for Mikal Bridges.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
Durant against Anunoby. Puts it up from the high post. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 28.
And Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Pass to Towns. Outside Brunson. Here's the three, and Brunson won't miss many of those.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Here's Şengün. Up and in on the layup. And it's 13 points for Alperen Şengün.
Man, look at Şengün fighting for his shot. More than will to battle inside.
Down low. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. And here is Thompson. There's the drive. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And attacking with reckless abandon. Somehow Thompson able to get through.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Clarkson's checked in for Anunoby.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Screen by Bridges. Smith against Hart. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Houston. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You simply can't bite on the shot fake, but Kevin Durant makes that a tough task.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw is good from Durant.
What we know about Kevin Durant is this is a seasoned veteran who is so comfortable in his own skin. For Kevin Durant, it's about the purity of the game and the competition.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And one of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Knicks leading by 7. Out to the right wing. Here's Towns. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Adams is checked in.
At the line for the Knicks,
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Rockets trail by 10. Here's Shepherd. He's got 21. Pass to Adams. Six on the shot clock. To the paint. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Brunson. New York working the ball around now. Bridges passes to Towns. Over Adams. Towns can't get it to go. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 10. Pass to Adams. Here's Shepherd. Houston with another miss. New York has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Bridges passes to Hart. Driving inside, and he makes it on the layup. Hart's got 4 points this quarter.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
Pass to Adams. Here's Shepherd. Thompson outside. Şengün, a screen on Clarkson. It's stolen by Clarkson. Fast break. Here comes New York. Brunson speeds in to finish the break.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Rockets trail by 14. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepherd. To halt the run, back to Şengün, and stolen by Bridges. To the inside, and it's Towns with the power finish.
Now that Towns is rolling, boy, you just deliver the ball on time and on target, he will do the rest.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Green's checked in for Şengün. Tate comes in for Durant. Okogie's checked in for Amen Thompson. And it's Davison in for Shepherd. New York also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Towns. And it's Yabusele in for Hart. The Rockets have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Robinson against Adams. Here's Okogie. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Well, Josh Okogie has the kind of frame and aggression that allows him to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. No good on the free throw.
You think back to Josh Okogie's rookie season. This guy stepped up and became a starter. He's proven always ready for the next big challenge.
Smith, he's checked in for Green. So he comes up empty at the line.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Clarkson with the ball. Guarded by Smith. Yabusele outside. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. They get it back. The kick out to Brunson. Screen by Robinson. Jacks up a three, and it's Brunson with the three. Brunson's got 37.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Adams, the pass to Okogie. To get back on track, and there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Well, Steven Adams is as strong a player as there is in the NBA. Draws the contact there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Crawford's checked in for Smith. McBride, he's checked in for New York.
At the line, shooting 1.
And Adams no good on that one.
You know, sometimes we bemoan the lack of physicality in the league these days. That is not something that applies to Mr. Steven Adams.
Hits the three-pointer.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Pass to Adams. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Robinson. New York leading by 20. Here's Yabusele. He's covered by Tate. Yabusele, book that. Yabusele's got 8.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Outside Tate. Pass to Davison. Here's Crawford. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, you love to see Bridges keep the pressure on the defense and draw the contact.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Bridges.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Both good from the line that time. The Rockets have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. Now Tate. No points so far. Adams with a screen on Anunoby. And here's Tate outside. The putback. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. And this has to be his best scoring game of the season. And he's not done yet. We'll be right back with you shortly. There have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Alperen Sengun out there with Jae'Sean Tate. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then it's Aaron Holiday. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Well, we all know Steven Adams is one of the most physical guys in the NBA. He is so solid at using his body to pick up fouls.
Steven Adams. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
And Adams drops them both. Knicks leading by 22. Clarkson outside. They swipe it. Here's Okogie. Outside Holiday. Pass to Sengun. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Just a menace around the bucket. Sengun is so hard to stop down low.
Outside McBride. Here's Clarkson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Clarkson's got 19 points.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
3-pointer Holiday. And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Oh, got a piece of it. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Pass to Tate. Towns with the ball. Anunoby on the wing. Now McBride. A lot of people think the NBA has never been better, Doris. What's your favorite thing about the league right now?
BA, you can't ask me one favorite thing. I mean, these players are at the most skilled I've ever seen them. The tough shot making's ridiculous. The three-point ability off the bounce. Do you know how hard it is what some of these guys are capable of doing nightly? Please.
No good on that one. Second free throw, no good. And the Rockets shooting it well at 59%. Pass to Şengün, and here's Adams. Robinson defending. Now here's McBride. And here's Anunoby. Towns outside. Clock at 6. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Towns has got 9 points here in the second half. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Houston with another miss. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Over to the wing. Adams against Robinson. And it's Adams missing. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Towns passes to Clarkson. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And the basket by Towns. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Down low. Stops the crowd. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Towns passes to Anunoby. Clarkson outside. No good with the triple. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Holiday. Shoots. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds now. Pass to McBride. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
To the wing, right side. The baseline J is on the way. Adams, the pass to Holiday. Şengün, a screen on Clarkson. There's the 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside McBride. Towns taking his time here. Three-pointer, no good.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Holiday passes to Adams. Adams with a screen on Anunoby. Okogie. Houston with another miss. For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Kept alive. Pass to Anunoby. Cans it from the wing.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Outside Holiday. It's Tate on the wing. Shoots over Anunoby. And it's rejected. Clarkson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Holiday. Now Şengün. McBride covers. Şengün in the post. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
The points coming in bunches for Alpi. I mean, he's got a lot in his bag.
McBride passes to Towns. Robinson a screen on Şengün. Towns gets the bucket.
They are uncautious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Tate. No good there. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. For New York, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Towns passes to McBride. Back to Towns. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Back to Tate. Outside Holiday. From deep. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Anunoby finds Clarkson. Takes a 13-footer. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Tate. Outside Holiday. Fires from deep. And it's New York with a rebound.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And this, to me, is where Mitchell Robinson is comfortable operating. Because of the length and size, he can put pressure on defenders.
Mitchell Robinson at the line for 2.
That free throw no good. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less, Grant.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Smith, he's checked in for Adams. Kevin Durant comes in for Tate. Thompson, he's checked in for Okogie. And it's Shepard in for Holiday. And he sinks the second. Here's Shepard. Outside Durant. Pass to Shepard. To win the drought. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Towns. And he banks in the layup. Towns has got 18 points now here in the second half.
That, to me, is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
Houston working the ball around. And here's Şengün. Pass to Durant. Fires the 3. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got his 4th assist with that last one. New York has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Over to the left wing. Here's Towns. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Towns has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Guys, that is what you call 2 physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
2 minutes.
Pass to Shepherd.
In the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the final quarter. The Knicks have gotten 8 of 15 during the 4th quarter. Now here's Robinson. Towns, right side. From the right block, and it's New York with another.
Wow, Mitchell Robinson, a little playmaking versatility right there. Pretty pass.
Durant for 3. Drains the triple. Durant's got 36 points.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Knicks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And what a huge performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night. I like how assertive he was, making his presence felt on the interior.
Towns, a screen on Thompson. Here's Kolek, outside Robinson. Pass to Towns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
I love when Karl Anthony Towns is aggressive to score and willing to embrace the contact.
Shoot 2.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Pass to Smith. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside McBride. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Kat, a quality win. You guys turned it on in the second half. What was the key there?
We played with much more energy in the second through the rest of the game. We did a great job defensively. We did a lot of good things. We pushed the pace, which falls in our favor, so we did a great job.
Well, that energy was contagious. Thanks, Kat.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's reveal our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.